Hey there, welcome in. It's Heather with Heather's Healing, and let's go ahead and get a message for this upcoming week, which is February 10th through the 16th, 2025. Actually, let's do February 10th through the 15th, 2025 for the collective here on YouTube. And thanks so much for being here. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for the overall energy this week, and then we'll pull 3 cards looking at the energy of this upcoming week. I'm just asking that our guides and guardians step in close and bring through advice and guidance on this upcoming week. What do we need to know? So overall energy this week, it does feel like a week where a lot of you are reevaluating where you are, kind of reevaluating what your next step is. That's really kind of what I'm feeling. It feels like if you're familiar with tarot, it feels like the 6 of Swords type of energy where a change needs to be made, but maybe you don't really want to be making that change. It's that type of energy that I'm feeling for this upcoming week. So and interesting, so we got card number 40 and it says evolution, birthing the new. So wanting to bring in new energy, something new that you've never done before, the energy of wanting to explore, but then there's also the energy of just being stagnant, and it's time to make a change, do something different that will pull you out of that stagnant energy. So let's see what else we get for this upcoming week. And it could just be that you're contemplating this week. Maybe there's a lot of things coming up that have you considering making a change, or maybe you're just getting curious about doing something different. Whether that's, maybe going back to school, moving. It feels like there's a change that needs to come in. All right, so 3 cards. What else do we need to know? Advice and guidance for the upcoming week. And thanks so much for being here, you guys. I hope you are doing well. All right, so 3 cards, please. So we've got Queen of Earth. Love that. Money cards are always good. There we go. There's the leap of faith. That's the energy that I was feeling. And then we've got the High Priestess. So interesting. We have 2 major arcana cards here. So that to me talks about the universe kind of stepping in or motivating us to make a different change. And it feels like it will be around, we've got the Queen of Earth here, so it's going to be around material things, where you live, how you make your money, where you're working. Education can fall into this. It could even be something like just wanting to remodel your house, make some changes within your home, but it's making a change with materialistic things, everyday human things. But with the leap of faith coming in, the leap of faith is jumping into something new, something that you've not done before. And we have the Oracle card here, evolution, birthing the new. So we're definitely being guided and challenged to consider making some pretty big steps. And with the leap of faith coming in, those are big moves. They're not little ones so much. So there's definitely some of us here that we're really desiring something different. This could also be getting into a relationship or moving out of a relationship. But it does feel like some big changes coming in. And I feel like, especially with the High Priestess card here, we're being guided to really listen to our heart's desire. What are the repeating things that keep coming up? Desires, things you think about, and then maybe you talk yourself out of it, or tell yourself that, I don't know, that's too much, or, that's too big of a change, or you're too afraid. This is the type of energy that will push you out of your comfort zone. So pay attention to what's coming up this week. I do feel like more of these, I feel like the changes will happen more in May. That's the month that I keep seeing. But it feels like a lot of these doors are opening this week or the ideas are coming in this week. So really pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to those repeated desires. I feel like for many of you that this is something that's kind of been maybe at the back of your mind, or it's been nudging at you for a while. And for whatever reason, this week it might seem more possible. Maybe maybe you maybe things are starting to roll out and change a little bit. You're meeting new people. I don't know exactly what it is, but it feels like something happens this week that causes you to consider, you know, maybe this could really happen for me, or maybe this could really work, or maybe it's time to really leave. I think I finally have the strength and courage to make that happen, and you start to make those plans. So definitely a lot of energy this week, big energy coming in. And again, this is when I see the major arcana, this is the divine stepping in. This is the universe. It's big things happening. And a lot of these big changes we don't always have control over it, but we do have control over how we respond and react to these situations. So changes coming in around money, where you work, relationships, anything that has to do with your physical human experience. So very interesting evolution. I like that, the birthing the new. And since it says birthing the new, obviously we're not all of this is happening this week, but the beginning stages of it starts unfolding this week. And it feels like for most, a lot of this will manifest in May. Don't know why May is coming up, but that feels like a pretty big month for quite a few people here. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the video, and have a fantastic week.